Hi everybody, this is Kim and welcome to Budgeting with Purpose, and today is my April reallocation. And the reason I call it reallocation because what I end up doing on completed challenges for the month, I reallocate them to different things. Some go to sinking funds, some go into the bank, into my checking account, and some goes into a separate savings account. So as we go, you'll see, because I'll say which ones is going where. And I kind of separate them out in these things so I know what I'm doing the right thing. But I got my paper over here, calculator, and I'll give a running total of what I got. And I do mine in sections. Like the first one I'm going to do is my mini Mondays. I think these are not mini Mondays. And so that's how I do mine. So we'll jump right into it. I hope everybody is having a great day and had a great April, because now we're into May. So, okay, let's start with our mini Mondays, and I will fast forward through me just taking it off. It's not that many of them, and then we'll get a total for mini Mondays, and then we'll move that money into the envelopes. And once I get the totals, then we'll move the money from mini Mondays into my sinking funds, where it needs to go there. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 mini Mondays that I completed, and we'll just sort them out. Okay, those get moved over there. So let's count and see what we got for mini Mondays. Okay, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 355, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 375 in mini Mondays. So what I normally do, I'm sorry, let me write my amount for mini Mondays down. They go into my sinking funds, and I got it separated out. I'm doing clothing, shoes, and miscellaneous. I'm going to do $100 in clothing, 20, 40, 60, 81. And let's just put a 100 here, and then I'll go back in and do the rest of it. I'm putting $100 in shoes, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And miscellaneous, I'm doing 100 in a miscellaneous. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. So I should have I should have $75 left over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 65, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 75. So I had $375, and I put $100 in each of those three envelopes, and so now I have 75 left, and I'm going to put this in one of my fixed expenses. And it looks like I'm getting it, I'm putting this in the car insurance. So 75, we're gonna put in the car insurance. And I'll go back at a later date, and then I'll kind of condense some of this down, because that's a lot of money going in there. A lot of ones going in there. I'll put 75 in there. Okay, so that's mini Mondays. So we had 375 in mini Mondays. Okay, so next I'm going to see, I think I'm going to do that spring bundle. I got one that's completed on both sides. Let me see what I'm not sure where I put it at. Okay, this here. And then in my seasonal, I'll take it out. I'm just going to take in the paper clips of what I completed this side here. And that should be 150. Let's do it this way. And then this spring decor, it's 155 on one side and 90 on the other. So I have 150, let's see, 70, 90, 200, 220, 30, 35, 40, and 45. 245. That was crazy counting, but it's right though. I have to look. I have to look. Oh, I have to look and make sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So that was 245 in that one. That was spring decor. And then on this spring cafe, it should be 185, 150, 70, 85. And the spring book nook should be, looks like it's 190, 150, 70, and 90. Spring fashion is not complete yet on one side. Spring planning, 160. Spring treats, uh-oh, took too much out. And it's spring treats is 150. Okay, so that's that. So those are emptied out on the completed side. So I have $1,080, and those I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing in my sinking funds. So, and I got it kind of mapped out what I'm gonna put where. Decor is getting 155. Okay, nothing for clothing. We already did clothing and shoes from Mini Mondays. Hobbies is getting 90, 50, 70, and 90. Okay, so that's all that's in that one. And let's go into this one. Self-care is getting 150. Oh, I did do garden. I skipped garden. Garden is getting 190. 70, 90. That's what I've been doing earlier. I've been out working in my garden. And groceries is getting 185. 150, 70, 85. Nothing there. Tech, nothing. Giving, nothing. Investments is getting 160. Nothing in emergency. Dining out is getting 150. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I'll do 150 and then I'll mark this little thing. 120, 30, 40, 45, 50. So the last bit are going to dining out. So that one is funded. Okay, so that's that spring bundle. So that one's done. So that was $1,080 in that one. And so our next one we're doing, these are specific ones. I have a happy birthday. There we go. These two. Yeah. So I'm doing the happy birthday one. Let me switch my papers here. And it should be $200. It's 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Happy birthday is 200. And this is going in, it goes into the gifts. I don't know which one has gifts in it. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm putting $200 in gifts. So there's that. Then I have, that one's done. Home maintenance. Home maintenance is $2,000, and this automatically goes into the bank. This actually goes into my checking account, but it's earmarked, you know, in our book that 2,000 of it is home maintenance. So if we ever need anything fixed or done, this is what we use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,800, 50, 19, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2,000. So 2,000. So this automatically goes to the bank, and I'm just going to set this to the back. And then our next one is this little panda. This was in, actually, you know what? Normally this was in my A5, and usually I'd consider these long-term, but it was $90, and it was quick. So this is going to new home. So I'm going to do new home right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of skipping around. My ding, ding, ding is also going into new home. And ding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. Perfect. So that's going into new home. Okay, so let me get these done. And these came out of my seasonal binder and the 2026 binder, and this was out of the A5 one. Both of these were. I just got to make sure I'm doing them right. Okay, so these came out of the seasonal binder, the 2026 binders. Let's see how much we got. I got 1, 2, 300, 50, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 380, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 57 in ones. And that's $11.97. And this will go into new home binder. Okay, here's my new home binder. Uh-oh, that thing's stuck in there. And this goes to the bank, but it goes into a different account. It's for our home, our new home, not our current home, but our new one. So where I'm putting the home maintenance in the bank, but that's going to our checking account for home maintenance in our current home. So these are going to two different accounts. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think we're still back here. Did a month ahead. And this emergency one, I'm still on the fence about it because our emergency fund, when I started, I forgot what we were at, but we're pretty much to be in 12 months an emergency. So I'm real iffy on putting this money in there. So let's just start back at the front. If I can get it to go over. And let's start with appliances again. And I'll just exit, put an X mark on it. And I'm going to use, instead of my placeholders, I'll go back in later and do the placeholders, but I'll just put a little sticky note on them because it's just easier for me. So I made each one of the little icons $20, and you can save, I think it's $8.40, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 3, 6. So $8.40 is what I need. So let's just do that. And I have $11.97. $3.57 is what I'll have left over. So let's 55, 56, 57. This is what's left over. So all of this will go toward appliances. So I'm gonna mark that. I'll just do another X on it. So that's good. And so that was another $8.40 in this one, along with what all I have in here. I have 5,500, 5,800 in here, and that's another $8.40 in there for today. I know this is great. It seems crazy to me. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but as long as I know it's in there, and when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I got that in there. So I'm gonna jump straight to furniture, and the same thing. I made each 20, but the goal is 900 on here, and I got 357. So I'm gonna do one. It's 20, right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. 20, 40, I'm gonna go ahead and do 60. Because, yeah, I'm gonna do 60 on it. Okay. Okay. So we know that's going to new home, the $11.97. And this is technically is just for me here, this binder. Okay. So that's it for the new home. Okay, so then I have these two left. I have Etsy. Etsy goes into the bank, into my checking account. I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. So Etsy is 200. And that goes into the bank. So I'm gonna put that back there with the home maintenance one. So that automatically goes into the bank. And then Imagine. Imagine is not going into the bank. It's $30. This is from my, that one binder, the Good Vibes Only binder, and this one. I think every time I complete a challenge, if I don't need the money somewhere else, I'm just going to put it into my personal envelope in this one. And it's $30. And I'm put that in here. Okay. So that is it on all of my completed challenges. I moved the money where it should go. And I didn't put the $30 here. And let's see what we got here. For Mini Mondays, we had $375. For my spring bundle, I had $1,080. For my birthday challenge, it was $200. Home maintenance was $2,000. It's not Etsy. Those seasonal challenges from my seasonal and 2026 was $11.97, and Etsy was $200, and this last one, this one here from the personal, went to my personal, is $30. So I actually saved $5,082, and I moved the money to specific envelopes. So let's see how much we're sending to the bank. That's $2,200 from the home maintenance and from Etsy is going into my checking account for those things. So when I want to order something from Etsy, I know I got $200 sitting in there that I can use. And then home maintenance, if we got something we got to do, I got $2,000 sitting in there for that. So $2,200 is going into my checking account. And for, this is going into the bank, but this is going into a separate account, and this is for our home. This is for our new home, I should say. So we know 11, is that, what did I have on there? 1197. 1197 is also going to the bank, but it's going into a different account for our new home. So I'm taking back to the bank 2,200 and 1197. I'm taking to the bank $3,397. And I had $5,082, and $1,685 was reallocated throughout my sinking funds. Yeah, so, okay, I did it. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And budgeting truly is worth doing if you can do it, whether it's $50 all the way to $50,000. If you can budget, it makes a difference because you do put the money where you want the money to be. So I thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on my next videos. Bye-bye.